Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another product empties video. But before we get started, what's on my lips is the Victoria's Secret Soothing Lip Balm and Bites Beauty Luminous Cream Lipstick in the shade Fig. Let me just move right on into my empties. The first thing is this Dove Advanced Care Deodorant. If you have not watched any of my previous empties, this is the one deodorant that I can use that doesn't I used to have like bumps and it was red and irritated, but since I started using this line, the Advanced Care line, I haven't had that issue and I've been using it for probably 2 years. So I've gone through bottles and bottles of these. It's the only one I will purchase. This is a mini Sephora waterproof eye makeup remover. This is a really great makeup remover. It will take off everything. I specifically tested it on a day when I had done a ton of makeup and it worked so well. This is not something I would repurchase because I prefer to use a cleansing oil to remove my makeup. But if you're looking for a makeup remover, this is a really good one. I used up a pocket back from Bath & Body Works in Limoncello. This is like a sweet lemon scent. It's my favorite. I would definitely purchase this again. This is a little size of the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. People on YouTube talk about this all the time. It's what got me interested in trying it out in the first place. I don't like it. It has a vanilla scent to it, but it also has a chemical scent to it. And I feel like what's left over on my brushes is the chemical scent, and I don't appreciate that. I want the vanilla scent. On top of that, it's supposed to be quick drying, but when I think quick drying, I think I can use this and then immediately go into a new eyeshadow, a new blush, whatever the case may be, but it doesn't work that way. It does have a little bit of a drying time. Like you'd have to wait 10, 15, 20 minutes probably to be able to use the same brush again. And then on top of that, it would leave some of my brush bristles stiff. So, and it wasn't like the same brush. It was different brushes, different brands. It was this brush this time and this brush the other time. I don't know what that was about, but for those reasons, this is not something I would purchase again. This is the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. I liked this. It was a good traditional bristle wand, thick. It gave my lashes length and volume. It didn't clump. It didn't smear. It was just a good mascara. I would not repurchase it because I have favorites and, they were favorites before this one, but it was good. Okay, I used up 3 sponges. The Real Techniques Complexion Sponge, which I do use, I have repurchased. The Beauty Blender Micro Mini, which again, I've used, I've repurchased. And the Beauty Blender Blusher, which again, I've repurchased. I used up, or rather my son destroyed, 2 of the Chapstick Total Hydration chapsticks. So the first one was vanilla cream and it had CoQ10 in it. This was good. The thing I didn't like about it was a little more waxy. It wasn't super waxy, just a little more than the regular line. I like the really slippery chapsticks that you can just like run around and around and around. Anyway. So I wouldn't repurchase this particular one. This scent is the Cooling Peppermint, which normally chapsticks that have any kind of mint in them tend to dry out my lips, but this one did not. It was really good, so I would definitely repurchase this one. I used up a Touch and Brow razor. If you don't know, I use this on all of my peach fuzz on my face. If you don't use a facial razor, I highly recommend it simply because it helps your foundation apply a lot better. It removes the surface layer of your skin and your foundation will just look a lot better. I used up the Maybelline Unstoppable eyeliner in the shade Onyx. This was a good one. It was creamy but not like super creamy. So if you have contacts, it won't get all over your contacts. It did transfer to my lower waterline, which was fine. So it's a good one. I would recommend it, especially if you wear contacts. But I don't actually know that I'll repurchase this one. The next thing is this Whey Treatment Mask. I loved this. The first time I used it, I immediately noticed the results. You put it in dry hair, let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you rinse it out. And as soon as I did that, I could feel the slip that my hair had, even after I shampooed. So this is something that I think is worth looking into. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Sheer Sun. This is such a great liquid bronzer, especially if you're pale, because you can work in such light layers and it still looks really natural without being orange. I definitely would purchase this. This is the Verb Ghost Oil. This was pretty good. It was hydrating enough that it kept my ends looking nice, but it's also thin enough that you can apply it to dry hair and it doesn't immediately make your hair look greasy. So it's a good oil. I'm just partial to the Moroccan oil, so I wouldn't repurchase this, but it is really good. 3 wallflowers from Bath & Body Works. The first one is Watermelon Lemonade, which didn't smell like that. It didn't fill up any part of my house. This is not one I would repurchase. This is Midnight Blue Citrus, which again, I mean, there wasn't even a citrus scent to this. I had this in my bathroom and it didn't leave any kind of scent in my bathroom. So another one I wouldn't repurchase. However, the limoncello one, I absolutely would. I love that sweet lemon clean scent. And this was potent. Even now, just like waving it around, I can smell it, but it would fill from my bedroom clear out here. I mean, you could smell this the second you walked in my door. I love this one. I used the Up and Up Fresh Cucumber Baby Wipes. I won't repurchase these because they're too scratchy. I would never use them on my kid's bum. And the scent was really irritating. So I did use these as a makeup thing. I used them to clean up swatches and like wipe down my table and stuff. But the scent just, I didn't like the scent, so I would not repurchase these. These are the Swisspers Cotton Facial Squares. I love them. They are so soft. They feel so nice up against your skin. They don't feel like they're scratching anything. I definitely will repurchase these. Contact solution. I use the Bausch & Lomb BioTrue. It's the only one I use. It doesn't burn or irritate my eyes. I have 2 Mario Badescu products. The first one is the Orange Cleansing Soap. This was really bad. It's very drying and it burns your eyes when you rinse it all off. So I definitely wouldn't repurchase that. And this is the Alpha Grapefruit Cleansing Lotion, which is fine. I just don't notice that it does anything different from the toners that I have previously used that are cheaper. So for me, I won't repurchase any Mario Badescu products just because I don't see them doing anything extra than what I've been buying all along, and the stuff I've been buying is cheaper. This is the Caress Love Forever. It smells like roses and berries. It's so good. I've gone through bottles and bottles of this. It's just my favorite. It's so good. Suddenly all my empties are gone. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye guys.